Okay, so I think I learned a few things from the last game, last session, such as don't do marathon 4-hour recording sessions because you get tired and you stop talking, especially as it gets later at night. So my apologies. I'm going to try to keep these shorter. This one's going to be about an hour. Yeah, so and I had a thought about how there's some other nurse, but I forget what it was. But if I think about it, I'll remember it, and I'll tell you. So. We are consuming a resource to generate power from our cities, despite our best efforts to not be polluting the planet in that way, though of course we're polluting it by having tanks. So I don't know exactly where that even is coming from.
Maneuvers. Just go straight at them.
But we're turn 217. We are looking at being able to... If this was a single person map, one, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, if this was a standard map of 6 people, we'd be winning in the course of the next few turns. And that's with a really bad early game where we took forever to take out America, and for only 6 extra cities too. Okay, emergency failed. Blah blah blah. I didn't even know there was a historic moment for that before now because I intentionally try not to use it. See. Artillery unit is ready for a promotion. Both of them are ready for a promotion. We can afford to buy a drone here, right? I hope. No, we are short on what we can buy a drone with. Unless... Well, it's our camp now. We can't pillage that. Is there anything we can pillage to get a little bit more money? I don't know. I think we can actually pillage stuff with a ship, unfortunately. What about over here? Anything that looks like we could pillage? We could pillage the market, I guess. That doesn't seem too amazing. Why are we losing population here? Well, we need that, and I guess we lost some other tiles we were using. Who's even using that? Rabaza Congo? It doesn't work. You literally can't even work that tile. And we can smack some stuff back. Okay, so we can't buy a drone. Doesn't really look like we're going to be able to. Well... I hate to do this, but we might not have much of a choice. I don't want to pillage that, but I also would like the drone. But I think it's probably not worth it. Meanwhile, we should probably send this over to places. Half of my left. Then if we come here... Okay. We'll just deal with not having the drone today, I guess. Though we could just pillage the bank, right? Sure, let's do that. I want the drone. Come up to here. We promote. We promote here. This is more stuff we can technically pillage. Oh, I forgot we have this to pillage. This gives us culture. Okay. Pillage that. I'm gonna pillage this. Promotion available. We can repair stuff down here. We can make a lot more trader units, can't we? Should go ahead and make that. How long will it take you to make a trader? Let's pump out some traders first. $19 turns. We have the double bonus, I think, right? Yeah. Sure, we'll do this. That'll give us more production. We need to repair some other things around here. We need workers. In fact, let's just make a worker here. This could use some workers. This we'll make a worker. We did just make a worker. Repair all this stuff. So we built the offshore platform. That's just grassland. No reason to have that there, though. Oh, we do have flood barriers available, so why don't... Oh, did St. Louis just finish a flood barrier? Maybe, I guess, just finish the flood barrier. Okay, then. I'll take that. Next change in 54 turns. Get that flood barrier up. And you finished yours. Not bad. You have a commercial hub. Bonuses to make stuff. Sure, we can repair all of this. No need of a fort. I'm kind of tempted. No, we can't pillage it because it's a golden era for them. .5. So if we move up one more, we lose that. So that's no good. Just shooting this twice doesn't really accomplish us anything either, does it? But we'll save ourselves some damage, I guess. We'll capture that next turn, take Georgia out of the game. We are actually going to want to make some... What's the requirement for like a wind farm is hills, right? Plus 2 gold, plus 1 production, and then solar farm. We built on flat terrain, so maybe we could place this. No, we're using that to feed that city. We could build like 3 solar farms up in that area, right? Or something like that. Because we are going to want like a research lab and stock exchange, so we're going to need a few points of power. We might not have. I think I'm gonna give this over to Neapolis. As the cookie man, should we give this to Neapolis as well? I'm actually tempted to. And really, what are we going to build here with it, right? Like, it's going to be a bad... It's very much not good. Our city here is probably capped at about what it can do, but this can still crank out ground stuff, so sure, let's swap over. And then we need solar farms. Which will get from satellites, so we have some time till we can actually do that, so let's just crank out some mines in the meantime then. And we want to... There is a camp there. So we could put a... Well, these forts are useless to us, so we don't want forts. We do know that. Alright, here comes some helicopter armies. Helping clean up Georgia, which we really don't need to be doing, but you know, hey. What can they do that's interesting? And here's another actual concern. We need... This should really be, like, over here. We're not going to be able to capture the city this turn. Even though we should be able to. Anyway, I don't want you pillaging something. So I'm taking that out. And then this artillery is going to move. We do have Napoleon right to help. So we'll fire there. And getting this more XP would certainly not be bad. Move a drone on up. That means it's literally nothing for you to shoot at. Which we'll deal with. Okay. Now technically we would have already won, wouldn't we? Because I think we already took... Yeah, this was their capital. We would have won domination on just one Pangea continent at this point. And we're still using this to create everything. Now what were you going to do? Well, until we get a solar farm, kind of feels like we might as well do this. Okay, now we could go for that, but we're attacking that next turn anyway. So I'm not super impressed. Get a modern armor up. Can't actually attack this turn, that's fine. But we can do some crazy stuff over here. I'm gonna go ahead and move to here. We do 1, 2, plunder the trade route, capture the city, shoot the pikemen, move our general to there. So really we need to get... I think we want to get lasers rather than the other stuff sooner at this point. I want to make sure we get the flood barriers up before we start polluting a bunch of other things, that's all, you know. Okay, so you can attack once, you can attack once. Oh, it can then move over to there, can't it? Then pillage that. And next turn that'll fall, I suspect. No intention of making peace. No intention of making peace. Not giving up my artifacts to you. Stop the Siphons Funds mission, because we have like overlapping. Hey, industrial zone bonuses. Hip hip hooray. +6 industrial zone bonus, not bad. I think we don't have the envoys to take some of the stuff back yet, but we're gonna work on it, right? Some of it we don't even really need to bother with. Captured, promotion, eruption. I was like, what the heck is that? Okay, yeah, that's really good. Oh man, this guy's got like the best counter spy ever. If he could get quartermaster as well, that'd just be perfect. In the meantime, so we want you to capture the city. Did we not? Oh, we moved away from advanced ballistics. I don't think we're going to build 2 oil power plants. So whatever. Moved there safely, fantastic. there but gone. Up still. Yes, we want to keep the city. Sure, why not? I figured, did we ever finish our war department? I think we did. Yeah, we have the war department. We have another promotion available should we wish to do it. Really, we should. I don't think that's remotely needed, but we'll do it anyway. We'll continue our rampage here. Releasing loyalty, 220 turns till rebellion. I suspect we will be okay. Fire away. Capture that. Attack that. Can't quite at this turn, but that's fine because we wanted to heal anyway. Next turn we'll get that. That'll be a good theater square as well. Can we make another thing? No, which is fine. We could use more food here, but I'm not even sure the best way to do it. Is Baltimore even using the cocaine amounts? No. Do we need the housing? No. So let's do that. That gives us more food. But it's just cranking out traders. We sent this over to our capital. Rio de Janeiro. We could use some builders. Rio de Janeiro is going to be amazing. Do I care about any of these wonders? Not really. Helicopter unit can get promoted. We'll take that. Is there anything else that's relevant over here that I am concerned about? I can't plunder the trade route, so no, I don't think there is. Okay. And the world was much happier and peaceful. Yes, I'll keep the city. I'll even try to get ready to send over some other stuff for it. Let's make a builder. We're going to be limited on what we can do from our capital until we get more trading posts up as part of the thing here. Cocaine amounts would not be that great. We need solar farms, what we need. Up here, let's do that. So we're gonna have to wait for solar farms. This right here, if we repair this, it'll be 3 food, right? That's not very impressive. If we cocaine mount it, it'll be much better. We could also start making some more ski resorts here, make everyone a little happier. Is there any place we want to add another trade route into? I'm not really seeing it right now. How's your food situation looking? Not the most impressive, but we'll work that. We can put a farm there to get a good farm trio right there. We can do that. Golden Gate Bridge, I could make it here. I don't know if I care about it anywhere else. I kind of feel like saying, whatever, sure. Yeah, whatever, sure. We'll see if that works. We should probably repair these other things first, though. And then we should see what we can do over here. Okay, mounds would give us 2 extra food, but it would be better if we did this instead. So there's that, and there's that. Repair the bank. Factory works, give a bonus. Repair the bank. Repair the watermill. Watermill. Granary, we have a lot of cities. We're continuing to gain more. What do we want to do with you? +5 bonus for that over there. I mean, that's great and all. I think that'd be much rather have a campus instead. So commercial hub. If we put it here, if we put it there, we'd get +4. That's actually pretty good, isn't it? Alright, but in the meantime, we'll do this. We're gonna get a worker over here. In fact, well, Brussels we're still at war with. We could still get going over there, couldn't we? You know, sure. Start heading that way. And you're just waiting until we have a better opportunity. Field cannon army, what do we do with you? I think we get ready, because we're gonna go invade from this direction, right? So I think we want to go get ready for that. We could put a city over there. And we do want to be able to upgrade as well, so let's just go hang out near Candy, I guess. Because nothing else here matters. Our field cannons are barely going to keep up here. These probably don't even need to be moving. You're just sleeping in this escort formation. And then we can attack with all these, right? Yes, fantastic. Oh, we might not quite get it. I was overeager. We didn't quite do it. I don't really care about pillaging the it's one university. Let's do it. Alright, so yeah. Barely survived. Alright, we got our drone coming up here. These turns are taking a long time each, obviously. Blast away there. Then we can capture this. Hip hip hurrah. Let's go 1, 2. Ironclad, we don't like you. Destroyers take oil as well, right? But we don't actually need any destroyers, I think. We can attack here, we can move to here. Information area units. 19 city center damage. It's going to really add up. And I'm only giving the bonus to I'm not giving the bonus to the modern armor, because we literally aren't keeping up right now, though. 62 great general points per turn. It's not bad. Norway's getting a decent chunk, so is the Netherlands. But we'll win that race here. We'll get Dwight Eisenhower. The fact that some of the options don't give bonuses for, so best way to put this, The Great Generals don't get Atomic Era. The fact that the last Great Generals don't get Atomic Era is something I find very annoying. Like, why couldn't they all give Atomic and Information Era? We just declared war on us. Candy. Who is? Poundmaker. Poundmaker apparently just dumped a bunch of stuff into Candy.
Better to fight for something than live for nothing.
Found uranium. Alright, there's number 1. Let's go deal with that. Uranium number 2 is already under something, right? Yeah. Uranium number 3 is up there. Do that, get over to that uranium. Do I want to grab this? I think so. 1245. Okay, cool. Have another great writer. I don't remember what we just finished. Probably well, we already did the industrial. Oh, maybe another neighborhood. It was probably another neighborhood, wasn't it? Okay, have we finished the harbor? No, we need to finish the harbor. That's an important thing. Where do we have rainforest? Where do we have a bunch of rainforest? So there's 3 rainforest. There's 4 rainforest. 4 rainforest might be the best we can get at this point. There's 4 rainforest. One, two, three, 4 rainforest. I think we'll just settle for 4 rainforest. Means we just like come up to here, or if it's gonna take that many turns, we'll go over to there. Becoming a real problem. Well, I am truly upset by that, really. Alright, so we're gonna need offshore wind farms eventually. Bank up for now would be cool. Let's get a stadium up. Did we decide where we were going to make our Estadio de Americana 45 versus 36? So wherever we're making this right now, where's the actual... No, we don't actually have a spot for it. So we'd probably want to make it over here. At that spot. So if that's the case, we might want to send a trade route to here just for the bonus. We're gonna need to give it some extra oomph, aren't we? Alright. However, we can't make it either of those, which is unfortunate. Let's get a builder out first. Where's yours? So you would take 22, that's even worse. But we get a huge production bonus for making that. Machu would not be bad. We'd have to destroy that, which isn't the end of the world. But it's less than ideal. Military Academy, 72, that's pretty good. But we would need 16 population in order to get our next anything. But we could, you know what? I want to repair this area first. Up here, we need to repair things. Okay. We could do a cocaine mount there, but a salt wind farm eventually is probably better. So let's assume that is what, a stock exchange. So let's assume we have we need 3, right? So we do solar farm 1, solar farm 2, solar farm 3 or something, right? That covers it. So really we just need this. Counter spy. Dara, we could do that. 936 per turn, going out. At this point we're just like making routes on a lot of these cases. This is fine. We need a spot to put the great works of writing. Sure, we'll put them in the Brazilian capital. Going over there, you're chilling out. Oh, hey. I'll take that. I'll take the trade route, too. Go to cook your mounts there. That is a much better thing than a farm would have been, isn't it? Much better. Do we have... That is for Kutashi, so we don't need a ski resort there. We do need a ski resort for Caspi, though, right? What do I want to do? You know what I could do? I could go pillage some stuff. That sounds like a good plan. Let's go pillage. We can repair their stuff later on. Okay, so you're fire. You easily get that. I care more about getting experience for you at this point. Is there anything else we can really pillage? No, let's try this. Come into the water, can we pillage it? No, we cannot. Okay, that's kind of what I expected, but we'll go ahead and heal. Capture the city. Machu. We can't grab any of those tiles, which is annoying. But then per our moral compass, we are liberating the city-state, which is also not a bad thing, because Geneva is actually a good city-state. So, in the meantime, we can start by repairing that. That already swapped it over. Really should have gotten the other one first. Alright, liberate. For Geneva. Okay, yeah, let's repair Geneva's stuff. Put them on a route for better tomorrow. Geneva, what gives... When I'm not at war, well, that's not as great, but it's still a science city-state, so I think that just gave me how much science? It was a decent chunk, right? Okay, so I want you to actually capture this. It's going to become a terrace farm, so let's pillage that. Is that enough to pillage? Go pillage? No. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright, we capture this.
Imaginata hintita tuta yachirkanki. Kusillam, alli sunkullan kamachirkanki. Hawai, kampas hinallataq alli ruranarikipaq.
There go the Inca. We are well into our golden age for the next era. But we're having a lot of food problems now, because we don't have terrace farms. A lot of food problems. In fact, we're going to be starving ourselves here. Unless we swap to something else. Do we even want to do that? More swapping. That's for Kesu. Kesu already has a decent chunk of other decent tiles, and it's not really ever going to be amazing, so let's just do this. Okay, so we need to... I did not mean to do that. Did not mean to do that. Right, okay. move to there. You'll fire. Got all this. Sure, just because this otherwise takes up our time. Just the biggest problem here. Mio app will heal us next turn. And we'll take this stuff out really fast. I feel like we really want to just be pushing forward here. Because we only have 2 more cities to capture here, then we really need to turn our sights. We should already be building up for our next push, because this is just complete mop-up at this point. That moves to there. That moves to there, but we need a drone. We need to make sure... We should have made sure Napoleon was a little closer. Major wall damage. Can we attack that? No. I'd rather promote this over here. Although I could pillage this kind of time. Sure, let's pillage it. And then I could send this to there. That may capture it this turn. Okay, sure. In the meantime, we'll just pillage the Chibi Cells. We'll see what happens. Great works, Blood of the Martyr. We'll see what happens. Okay, well, if I pillage again, I can't actually capture the city. I think that'll have to do. And the game lied to me. The game lied. Oh well. There's more stuff at least. Alright, so it'll take us like 2 or 3 more turns to wrap this up. Get a flood barrier up. Napoleon's just chilling. Field cannons start heading down towards Candy. Specachiti's gone, there's 4 more cities up here. Or the mind we're literally just ignoring all this and just pushing on, you know. Barbarian outpost up there, nice. Withering Drought.
Aim for the moon. If you miss, you may hit a star.
Now we can get machine guns, which makes, so right now, our ranged attack is like 53 with 73 base strength. That's not very impressive, let's be frank. And we didn't get a chance to promote this either, did we? That just gives us health, not what we're looking for. Okay. Go ahead and move over here. We'll capture this. We move over to here, we upgrade. Now we get 85 instead. A little bit better. Here. No point in pillaging the fort. This is their capital. Got that. Then we should really try to just capture this, right? But we're not able to keep up with the cavalry, so pillaging this gives us health, that's fine. I'm about to destroy it, so actually we're probably better off moving on, right? I'll heal. So they're down to 1 city. we don't actually have a promotion though, do we? Alright, next turn it falls. We need to upgrade into machine guns. Look, there's another trade route for us to pillage. I'll take that. Pillage science. I don't really feel the need to pillage their commercial hub. I want stuff I can repair easily. So over here, though, we have this we can pillage for faith. We can pillage. Oh no, are we allied with Brussels now? Oh, there's no Suzerain apparently. We're competing with Poundmaker and Herald, so we can't actually pillage them. Got another one right there. And we're moving down to say hi to this trader. And I think the artillery should just get in the water, start. Well, we can't actually get over there, can we? Our goal eventually is to get over to there. So sure, we're gonna head over to this way first. Keep city, yes. Repair the bank. We do have a ski resort. We have our flood barrier built here. Seaport would be great and all, but other stuff's more important. There's something I wanted to have this. Alright. New Orleans, because we're trying to build this Estadio de Americana there. We'll even, are you ready for this? We're going to send 2 trade routes from New Orleans, since we have so many. The rest we're going to try to send from Provoca, though that may not wind up working. Alright, so we have that done. Watermill, granary, all these little bonuses will add up. Coal power plant is annoying, but, you know, deal with it. One more builder up first. This is a less than amazing city, but we'll have some tiles here at least. Sure, we can put up a zoo. Kinda want you guys just to heal. Same for you, just heal. Because of course we're losing those Miwops, or however they're pronounced, each time we capture the city. Get a flood barrier up. Definitely work that. 12 turns until completion. How long until 37 turns? So we'll have our own continent protected at least here, I think. Okay, so with chop overflow, we're going to want to wait a turn, because they changed how that works. Cannot be repaired while the drought is in progress, so that's annoying. Oh, why can't I build... And we have forest on coasts, don't we? Did they change that or something of this? Forest on coast, so why couldn't I build? I have conservation, right? Yeah. I don't know why I can't build a... Alright, but we're heading over in this direction.
Dreams,
We're losing... Okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Sorry. Frakvova, you got that. Oh, look, looks like we just got a bunch of new cities stuff available. So that's most excellent. What else can we do up here? Well, we can go, like, get this area over here at a minimum. And here we wanted to, that's for Kathui, or however that's pronounced. Well, I guess there's a mountain tunnel there, so we can't make a ski resort on the mountain tunnel. Heh. Well, why not? The new question is, can I boost Mohenjo-Daro like this? Alright, so this will give us just one food. That's not very amazing. I feel like this over here should be a coke. No, we can't make a cookie amount there, but we should have plenty of food, right? Yeah, so let's make something else there. Okay, so all of these troops should really just be heading over this way. Pulling, you can chill with them. She's just gonna give a bonus. But those tanks will take care of that last city in a few turns. We need to move our attention to the next. Yeah, that's because there's 6 turns until we get lasers right now. Which is fine, because we're gonna need to build stuff in our capital anyway. Do we want to put anything here? We will probably eventually make a farm here, I guess, right? So sure. I have no intention of returning your spy. Significant blizzard, tile damaged. City can perform a ranged attack, nice. Machine gun is apparently eligible for promotion, maybe? Well, we pillaged that. Pillage this. This is what you get for turning against us, Candy. Oh, it's for the volcano. I'm like, why is there science coming from there? That would be why. So Lisbon we are at war with, but I don't want to pillage this stuff. Or not that stuff. Alright, we got several new cities we got trade routes, stuff being done. What do I want to do here? Let's get, like, the workshop and stuff isn't going to be as useful. I guess it'll be somewhat helpful, but not amazing. But so Neapolis has 103, we're up to 138 now, which is good. We should really just be working all of these because they're very good tiles. Okay, this allows us to create a new thing here. Like, this is probably a good spot. Anywhere, we could get +3 in a lot of these places, can't we? Is this the Great Bath? The Great Bath is there. That's kind of tempting, even though it's next to the volcano. Or, wow, +6 adjacency bonus. I mean, the quarry's nice and all, but that's a really big adjacency bonus. Let's crank out a builder so we can harvest the stone at least. We have another modern army. Ripping and ready to go. then over here, we need housing. We do need housing. We have a ski resort. I feel like this is the kind of thing where we want to put a campus, though, right? We already have a campus someplace. Oh, is that it over there? Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we need 13 or higher. And we have a holy site, so really there's not much that's going to be great that can be put here. So sure. We'll go ahead and do this. Yeah, we want a campus. Research lab looks good to me. Why didn't we grow last turn? Or maybe we didn't. Yeah, do that. Archaeological museum repair. Making everybody happy. Because that's our goal. Don't worry, be happy. Did we unlock anything with the geothermal vent yet? Yes, we did. Head over to the geothermal plant, please. Guess we can make that. We got 4 envoys. But we really want to be using this with containment or something, right? What does a COD do? Full damage, that's pretty not great. We have a lot. This I might do. +1 to adjacent tiles, +1 to adjacent files. The resource, +1. Food to adjacent desert and desert hills, +1 to adjacent flood tiles. Can only be put on, yeah, but you can't put it, you can't work the tiles. Still, it might be interesting to try out. We just don't need anyone else, right? So machine guns are not actually eligible for promotion. Alright, so we want the most production we can get, so that looks good. And then, what is it? If we send it to Neapolis, we also get more. Yes, that's what we want. So what's the thing that gives you bonuses to internal? Is that communism? Collectivization, yes. +2 production, +4 food domestic trade routes. We do that. You have to be a communist to do it. Dirty communists. Modern armor. We're just moving over because we're getting ready to go and attack these next guys. Shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Alright, so new question. Is there anything worthwhile to pillage? Kind of feels like the answer to that is no. Yeah, it's totally safe to come out. You should do that.
Like some magistrate.
Okay, so they don't even have feudalism or anything though, right? So that hurts them. Is there any way for me to just increase the amount of food and stuff they get is what I'm trying to figure out, you know? Artillery armies, we should really just be getting over to there, because these are still going to take some time. Getting our forces moving. Battery and RAM, well, I don't know why you're prompting me for something. You're totally fine right now. Get going. Get going. We already captured that. We're literally not going to benefit from anything else here. Government Plaza would get us culture. If we pillaged that, we could come to here. I do kind of feel like I think we could capture this turn, but I kind of feel like I'd rather delay one turn to pillage the mine and the plaza. Well, we could pillage the fort, which is not what we care about. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna have you start moving out. Well, I could have had him take care of the barbarians. And then, just so we have vision on this, now we have that. Artillery is heading over this way. Says it's going to take a while. I wish I knew where you were trying to go. That would be helpful. Does that allow us to set a new thing down? No. Taking 1 damage. Well, that's actually helpful for us. Like, that's something we would have wanted.
Leave the atom alone. We choose to go to the moon in this decade.
So, thank you for doing that for us. Okay, then. In the meantime, we're pillaging things, right? So, like candy, we don't care about candy. Keeping that stuff, though. Oh. Not enough movement points left. Hey, look at all that. Got some faith. That just gives health. We just need to get, like, over to here. Shipyard, we actually... Yeah, so we don't actually have an adjacency bonus for it, so... What do we need for a water park? 22 or greater. Okay. We have some good things here now to help out. We are going to want to send a trader over to here once we capture it in a few turns. It's my alarm saying, hey, you need to stop this video soon, because you don't want to have it linger on, so... We'll wrap this up in the next few minutes, probably just finish this turn. Sure, let's make a research lab. Sure, repair this stuff. Guess if we already have it, that's not the end of the world. +1 food ain't amazing, but it's something. This is seems like a good spot. Let's go back to these other spots. Yeah, let's do it. Really, we probably don't need all of the science, but stock exchange we can make while we're getting the bonus to producing stuff faster. Might as well. Okay, so sure, work on that. Feel free to repair all this. I mean, at this point, I feel like overall this is just going to be a mop-up phase. Our military strength is massively higher than anyone else's. And that's not even taking into account the technological gap here. So, I think we have this well in the bag at this point. So I'm gonna have you attack just because I want you to get XP. Jamal, hooray! 1 turn, and then we could technically start cranking out missile cruisers if we wanted. Which, so... We're not really making any tanks at the moment, right? Like, I feel like we're probably good on tanks, or we can buy new tanks. So, I think what we're going to want is international waters. Also, aluminum, and I'm not sure we even need that, but I'm doing it for the moment. Professional army, we're not going to need it for that much longer. Kind of like national identity, just like another strength or two even when they're wounded, but it's not critical. I'm considering removing urban planning. I'll think about that. But it is effectively like 4 gold per turn, but more because you get like production bonuses towards it. 4 gold per turn from every city actually seems pretty good. And I'm not super concerned about containment at the exact moment, so put out some more builders and then we'll be fine with that too. Making over 1,000 gold per turn. Which is actually something, right? It's like, well, maybe we should just buy this stuff. And what can I do in 1 turn? I can make an amphitheater. That means I could then buy the shipyard and the seaport, right? So, and then in 1 turn we start cranking out armadas of missile cruisers. That works for me. Got a uranium mine. Synthetic technology, that's like your science victory. Venture politics, this is your military victory one, yeah. Because we're gonna need the military production bonus less, and we need to actually just be able to support more units more. I don't know why it took so long for us to repair some of this other stuff. I don't think we need to we can build mines here. Modern army, modern armor, army. Well, I guess we're not technically at war with the Netherlands right now. Hope you noticed how I said technically there. So to me, this feels like a good opportunity to do that. We just have a form of war, that's fine. Nobel Peace Prize. We are getting the most diplomatic favor right now. We're going to win the Global Peace Prize, I'm hoping right now. That's even with us not having the citizenship of some stuff we should. I feel like we should get Lisbon back. Feels like that might actually be a good idea. Is there any? No, no one's established there. I think I want to use these envoys wisely, that's all. The drone's just moving. Alright, yeah, so next turn we'll go ahead and stop as soon as this turn's over. Another uranium mine. Put in flood barriers for 9 turns there. This time we can pillage. Not quite enough to finish lasers. And we'll let you do the honors.
Lisbon, the no dano yan. Namoya gigat now. Niki Baktinson.
Pretty sure you declared war on me a few times earlier. Alright, so now we're getting more per turn. Lisbon is something we'd like better control of. Okay, right now real danger of losing Cahokia. Do I want to keep the city? Yes, absolutely. what does the city need? A flood barrier. Definitely could use a flood barrier. Though, do I really care about that? You know what? It's the principle of the thing, damn it. Harbor. Harbor there looks good. Commercial hub there. Yeah, I'll take it. So in the meantime, why don't we go ahead and, like, buy 2 traders there to speed this up considerably. Speed this up as much as we can. And we're going to want a worker over here to fix this stuff, aren't we? Is there any flood barrier needed over here? No. Okay, in the meantime, you offend me. So, bugger right off. Why can't I plant a forest there? That is so weird. Floodplains I won't be able to plant. I don't think I can plant forests on floodplains either, unfortunately. And that's right, it's based upon their level of technology, not mine. So harvest that, put that there. That allows us to do number 1 up here. And then we're going to go harvest other stuff here momentarily, right? This will be the end of this session here. Hoping that they don't happen to send up a fleet up there, in which case they'll need to pull back onto land. Hey look, we captured from Sweden. So they're all drawn to the... How much money is like Provoca making a turn? So if they managed to steal it, they'd be stealing like...
When God said,
3,400 gold per turn.
He surely must have meant perfectly coherent light.
Okay, so we got that. So we're gonna stop here, but... If we were to look at this, you can see that we can make a missile cruiser armada in 6 turns. So, every 6 turns we'll be able to make 2 ships, so it's an armada every 3 turns. Not as fast as it could be, but it seems it'll do. It'll do. Alright, we'll pick this up next time. We control our entire own continent, it's turn 223. I'm about to go wage war on the other continent. Have any of them gotten steel yet? I mean, Canada we knew had steel. But I think that might be it. Canada's the only one with steel, so we can batter and ram the bejeebies out of everyone else. Okay, see you then.